Rockets playing here in Houston. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. McCollum outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double teamed. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Valanciunas has got the opening field goal of the game for the Pelicans. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Houston. And the call will be against Jabari Smith.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Ingram with it. Now Smith defending. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Yes.
Athletic.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Jones for three. Kept alive. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
And a wide open look for Porter. What a terrific move that was.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Porter with it. Now,
Okay.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
and with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Porter, no luck. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3-point lead. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game. And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Marjanovic. Smith on the wing. Here's Green. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here is Porter. The Pelicans make their last shot. Out to Smith. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston from 11 feet away. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ingram. And he lays it straight in.
Timeout. You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Some changes for New Orleans. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Green taking his time here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Nance.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Garuba's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. In the corner, Daniels. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets on offense. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Alvarado. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Rockets trailed by 3. Green in the post.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Good on both. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Picked by Murphy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Here's Alvarado. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pelicans on top, up by 1.
17.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Outside for Martin. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Christopher. A miss that time. Would have put him up. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram left side. It's McCollum on the wing. The Rockets pull it in.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Smith with a wide open look. Offline with his three. McCollum with the ball. Ingram wide open. Here's Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Marshall with the steal. Over to the left wing. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Kicks it out to McCollum. Another shot. And it's blocked. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Christopher. And here is Şengün. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Three-pointer, Martin. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Houston moving it around. Green inside the three-point line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
It's McCollum with the drive. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Here's Green. Connects on the 17-footer. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And it's Williamson missing. The Rockets trail. .54 seconds left here in the second. To the right side. Back to Green. Pass to Christopher. Now here's Kaminsky. Over Valanciunas. Kaminsky misses.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Williamson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Williamson. And Garuba pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Pelicans lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Porter. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got 11 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Valanciunas, good.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Porter inside. 11 points in the game. There's Green with the 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
So simple for Zion to use his body to shield defenders in traffic.
Outside Porter. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
6 to shoot. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Jones. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
To the middle. And that one's good, Williamson. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story. And slam dunk by Ingram. Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So for the Pelicans, here's Christopher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Şengün. They need this. And he sinks the layup. Pelicans leading by 10. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
To the left side wing. Here's Alvarado. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Tate, no good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. On the wing, Daniels. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack. This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Now Marshall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. The Rockets with another miss. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Sinks the triple.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pass to Tate. Out to the right wing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alvarado. And here's Murphy for the three. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans on top, ending the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-3 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 17-point game. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Green. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's Green missing. Pelicans leading by 14. Pulls it from the elbow. Williamson right side. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
To the paint. Back to Green. Releases. Green missing again. And so here is New Orleans. To the inside. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Such an effective playmaker. You gotta be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Here's Garuba. Off target with his 3. And here are the Pelicans. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. And the dunk by Williamson.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets trailed by 20. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
New Orleans ball.
So it's the Pelicans now. Screen by Valanciunas. And here is Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Porter, no luck. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've got an 8-0 run. Williamson in the post. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Martin. Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Jalen Green. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans leading by 21. Williamson, the screen. The deep 3 from Ingram. Can't connect from long distance. And Jones sends it back. Williamson right side.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 14 points now in the second half. Outside, Green. Over Jones. Another miss by Houston. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Ingram drawing the double team. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
CJ.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Green missing again.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
They get it again. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
And both free throws good for Green. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarado. Misses the three. There's Green with the three. Off target. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really